Hi everyone, it's Van here from yummynutrients.com. It's day 6 of the 28-day Super Juice Me Juice Detox. I'm sat here with my choco beanie. It's about 11 p.m, so yeah, a bit late in the evening again. Not as late as some of the recordings I've been doing. But today has been a real challenging day. It's been an interesting one. So first up, like it's Saturday, let's see, Saturday the 10th of January 2015. And basically my retro juicer stopped working. Okay, more correctly, it didn't stop working. I stopped being able to use it in a purposeful manner. So basically, like retro juicer, it's a new juicer. It was sort of selling on juicemaster.com back in December with a bit of a discount to encourage people to sort of give it a go. And I've had it and I've been using it for 5 days. Well, technically 4 because I spent a day where I just drank water. And today it was a real struggle. I'd already got in touch with the Juice Master office and arranged to have it returned on Tuesday. So I'm going to get the Juice Producer KT2200 instead. Just because I kind of feel like that one, looking at like what everybody said online and stuff about it, like the reviews, the demos, and like people just using it and trying it, like it looks like it's a bit better. Just in terms of like it does rough stuff, but also it does like nut butters and like just yeah, it seems like a more of a robust juicer, and I believe they're made by the Huron company, but also that they've been around for quite a while. So I'm guessing if there were any things that just weren't quite right with it, like they would have been ironed out by now. With the retro juicer, basically, like every time I put celery in, like that would be one of the reasons why it would just like stop juicing it properly. It wouldn't quite go in, and even with cucumber, like it end up getting splattered on the side. Like I don't know if I'm just like not cutting it in the right way or what have you. But I would try to cut it into small chunks and make them into small pieces and feed them that way and feed them one bit at a time. But it would just kind of get mashed up around the edge of the screen, and I'd be able to see that, and it wouldn't quite clear out. So today, and I'll post a separate video just so you can see exactly what it looks like. But basically, like the lid wouldn't come off the juicer, like the base part. So when I finally managed to get it out of the sort of base mechanism with the motor and stuff, I was twisting the lid to basically kind of remove it and unscrew it, and it just like the whole thing twisted, but like the lid didn't come off. So I'm not entirely sure what's happened. All I can say is I'm grateful that I've got a return booked in for Tuesday, and that it'll be exchanged. And I paid the difference because I got the retro juicer on discount. So like I paid the difference up to the Juice Produce KT2200. So I'll get that on Tuesday evening when I get back from work. But that did leave me with a bit of a dilemma because the only juice I managed to make today with the juicer I had was the cucumber and celery, and that was it. And then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do for the rest of my juices? I'm kind of screwed. And I'm just like, okay, if it's not one thing, it's something else. Like, this is an interesting challenge. So naturally, I was just like, okay, I'm adamant. I am not gonna give up on the juice fast. Like, I'm not gonna stop juicing just because, like, I'm not gonna start eating. Sorry, not stop juicing. I'm not gonna start eating just because I am not able to juice with a juicer. Like, I appreciate it's kind of fundamental to the whole process, but hey, I was like, okay, let's do what we can, right? It gets challenging, but you know what? It's like it's in the challenging moments that it's like it defines the type of person we are, right? So, anywho, I ended up after kind of just like reaching out to people online and just like posting on Facebook and just kind of asking for help and suggestions and like what can people do. Eventually, I was chatting with a friend, and he suggested I could just bring everything I need to juice over to his, juice everything, and then like have it in bottles. So I'm gonna do that. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna go over with like 3 days worth of juicing ingredients, juice everything, store it in bottles. Fortunately, oh god, like the way these things work, right? Like I fortunately have enough glass bottles for basically like 2 days of juice in like the smaller bottles, and I've got larger bottles that I can basically store like maybe a week's worth of juices if I really had to in glass bottles. So like the larger ones I could have like per portion, and the bigger bottles like in the smaller bottles I could put per portion, so per meal, and then in the larger ones I could put basically like for 2 meals, so basically like one juice per day that's the same. So I've got like containers for them, like glass jars, which like because I don't like plastic glass, or I don't like the sick glass I have. So and apparently using plastic bottles isn't a good idea. So I've got glass jars, glass bottles to put them in, and I'm gonna go prep everything in the morning and then head over there. And basically, like I know it's not gonna be the best quality of juice like by day 3, by Tuesday. But you know what? Like at least I'll be getting juice, right? It's like better than nothing. And so today, in order to get through today, I ended up after like that mishap and accident with the juicer, and kind of ended up like not having any juices. I was racking my brains, and then I thought, oh, you know what? I can make some smoothies. So, or thickies, right? So I decided to chuck an avocado. Like I did a whole avocado with a banana, a handful of spinach, handful of kale, um, and spirulina, like a heaped spoon of spirulina, and of some protein powder. So protein shake, hemp protein. Um, so I kind of stuck all that in the blender, blended it all up, and it does not taste nice. I will be completely honest with you guys. It doesn't taste the most delicious. But I was just like, okay, this is something like it's better than nothing, right? Like better than not eating anything at all, and like just doing like water until Tuesday until I get my juicer. And then as I was stepping out the door, like because I was popping out later, um, I remembered I have some nude juice bottles, and sorry, not nude, naked juice. So they're kind of pre-prepared, pasteurized, and all of that, but it's juice, right? And so I had one of the green ones. So I took the green one with me, and I don't know if it's the fact that it's pasteurized or if the fact that it was just like too sweet, but it like had too much fruit in it and stuff. Like, because I know they had like some greens in it as well, make it a green juice, right? But like it tasted ridiculously sweet, and I don't know if it's just because I've been drinking more vegetable juices and like not as much fruit and stuff. But anywho, like I drank that and I was like, okay, that's a good start. And then I took the naked berry delight with me as well. I took it with me um on the road just like while I was driving, and I was like, you know what, I'll have it just in case. And then I don't know, I kind of felt like, okay, like I'm not getting any juice in today. Like I'm not getting proper juice in today. Like I'm not properly like on the program or on the plan. I At that point I hadn't like drunk the juice that I'd made, the smoothie that I'd made. I basically ended up just putting it in the fridge. Like I had a little bit to sort of drink before I went, but then I just took the naked juice for it at the time. And I was like, when I come back, I'll have the other one. And so I hadn't really eaten anything or drunk anything other than some water. And so I thought, you know what? Like, when your blood sugar levels drop, you make bad decisions. So I thought, okay, you know what? I will take an hunger SOS, right? And it's not that I was hungry. Like, I genuinely wasn't hungry. I was just thinking, like, from a rational, logical perspective, it's been a while. I should probably eat something or consume something to kind of manage my blood glucose levels, my blood sugar levels even. Um, I don't know how much of a difference it does make or doesn't make. Anywho, I am enjoying the Choco Beanie. I was really surprised, like, because it's the first time I've ever made almond milk, and actually it was really easy. Sieved it all out. I was like, oh wow, like that's quite a bit of like bits left, but also that like wow, white creamy texture. Um, so I'm looking forward to that tomorrow evening as well. And by tomorrow evening, I should have my juices through till Tuesday, and then come Tuesday, I will have a new juicer, and then it'll be time to do a whole unboxing video and try it out and get started with it. So next week's going to be pretty full on in terms of I'm working out of an office and I've got stuff in the evenings and stuff as well. So it should be a pretty packed week. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow or by Monday or Tuesday, like I'll finally be on a bit of a juice high. Like right now, I kind of feel like when I wake up, I'm not like jumping out of bed, but I'm not like completely exhausted. Tonight I'm gonna get a full 8 hours sleep, so maybe that will also help. And then tomorrow I've got um, a lesson with a qigong master, so maybe doing some energy exercises might help as well. And when it comes to exercise, I have done zero so far. And part of it is just because I've been trying to kind of get my head around what was I going to do with the juicer once I realized that the juicer wasn't going to work as an option for like a couple of days. All I can say is I'm glad I put in to get it changed, and yeah. So this is day 6. Feeling okay. Like after I drank the pre-prepared juice, like my tongue started to feel a bit scaly again. Which interestingly yesterday, like it felt really nice. Like, and I don't know if the cabbage in the juice helped, but like I actually started to feel like, oh, my tongue's starting to feel normal again. And the only other thing of note, when I went to the loo, the toilet bowl was red, sort of a beetrooty red, purple. So I'm guessing the beetroot kind of went through my system. Not to be worried, right? That's just normal. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well and had an awesome day 6 of the 28 Days to Produce Me program as part of the world's biggest juice detox at worldsbiggestjuicedetox.com. And follow me on Yummy Nutrients and comment away wherever you see this video posted. If you have any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, how to cope, how to improve the quality of the juice that I get. Like, unfortunately, my friend doesn't have a masticating juicer. The one I gave him was a centrifugal one. But you know what? It's better than nothing, right? So unless someone happens to watch this between now and tomorrow and has a masticating juicer and is able to either lend it to me or let me use it in London, in or near London, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I will be centrifuging my juices for a couple of days, and it'll be interesting to see the difference. Particularly the carrot, right? Like if I have carrot in any of the juices, like whether that actually is okay for me now, or if that was still an issue with the centrifugal juicer. It'll be an interesting experiment, right? Anywho, when I get to the end of this 28 days, I think I'll probably do another 28 days just to like do the 28 days properly, like, once I've gotten into a habit with it and a routine with it. But for now, I'm going to sign up tonight and wish you all a very merry, juicy day. Or night, rather. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. Okay, bye.